But I've noticed in the therapist world, it's this weird thing that like even within my own practice. So I have to co-own a practice with like we have like 16 people on our team right now. And so me and my business partner, 50-50 owners. And just in June, I just sat her down and just told her that I think we should dissolve the company and go our separate ways and start our own practices. And the short end of it is we just personality wise, we don't, um, it's just, two brake pedals kind of a thing. But a lot of it is just value systems. When we first met, they were more progressive and liberal, but they were still Christians and there was still like a shared value system and it worked. But, they've really deconstructed to a point that not only do they not believe, but they think the whole system is harmful and that whole kind of segment of thing. And so it's led to like this team being divided where it's like half of us are like Christians and like very values driven, and the other half are, telling clients that they should get hormones. And so it's been this real weird tension for me. And so I felt like I couldn't profit off of it anymore and I needed to kind of get away from it. At the height of the business, I mean, we're generating 2 million a year, 1,500 appointments a month, like doing really, really well. And I just felt like conviction wise, I needed to step away. Point being is we kind of had our Jerry Maguire moment, right? Where we're like, who's coming with me, right? And when we split, and it's been interesting to see how people make their decisions, what therapists to go with. And I got this sentiment from two of people on my team. They told me in their own way, in their own words, that when it comes to faith and values, I'm the comfortable choice, I'm the safe choice, and that they align with my faith and values in terms of like how we treat transgender clients and that we believe there's two genders and 23 mental illnesses, and there's only we don't do transitions and all that. They said they agree and they align with me, but they're going with my business partner because they want more diversity. They want different. And I'm noticing that like the sentiment that I'm getting is that I'm going to be too Christian. And so that's an interesting thing to wrap your head around. That I'm going to be too values based. And I'm going, this is where our therapy field is at. This is where, and these two people would call themselves Christians. Our values have degraded to a point, right? Uh, I have too many values. It's a weird thing to wrap your head around. It makes me question being in this field. Let me put it that way. I actually,
So,
before this, I just was like, maybe I should do something else.